Is it what crazy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, treasure looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face.
They don't put words into my mouth.
Whatever it is that will bring our military to disrepute, I say to hell
On
with it.
Core Digest,
I want to know why I should be believing them.
every weekday, we bring all of these together and take them to the court of public opinion,
Everybody has a right in Nigeria.
where you are the judge.
Good to have you back. Now let's do some talk looking at the entertainment industry in Nigeria. That's what we're looking at, having a chat with Yomi Fabiyi. Yomi Fabiyi is a movie producer and actor. It's really nice having you here, Yomi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so now let's look at the entertainment industry now. Of course, the Nigeria movie industry. The first question I would like to ask is, how do you deal with piracy as a movie producer and an actor as well?
At the moment, we are unable to even solve the problem of piracy. But I need to be candid at this juncture that the problem of piracy emanated from even we, the core practitioners. And we have to be able to say some honest truth. There is very, very important need for the Nigerian Film Corporation to delve in and do the statutory responsibility the government and the people of Nigeria has given to them by really trying to come up with new and strategic ideas to restructure the movie industry. Number one, we all have to come under one umbrella body. And secondly, we need proper etiquette, professional etiquette, in which every practitioner will follow. It is by so doing, we'll be able to know who is a practitioner, who is in, who is out, who is coming in. Then we'll be able to know where to put a bar to really forestall this menace of piracy. But I'm so sorry, we keep blaming the government without even looking at the 9 fingers pointing at us. And I'm not going to be in that kind of setting again. I want to be honest with ourselves. I want to be honest with myself, honest with posterity, and honest with the future. We have a lot of work to do in-house before we now start saying, okay, the government is responsible, the people are responsible.
Okay. And now, as a movie producer, you've produced quite a number of movies and, of course, acted in countless others. One of your movies I saw on your bio, and as one about Father Moses.
Yeah, he's not yet out.
It's not yet out because I saw the premiere and all that. So I would like to ask, what inspires whatever script you write as a movie producer? What inspires it?
A lot of factors inspire you when you write. And basically it's because I have a latent for screenwriting, and that was where I started with and from. You know, I started looking into scripts. You have to have this kind of artistic tendency, and when you see a particular concept, you just look into it and then you try to give it a broader look, in let me say literature look. And then that's the things that inspire you. You look at the environment, you look at history, you look at what has happened, and then you now look at it. Okay, find fiction and reality. How do I merge it?
Okay.
And how do I come to a reasonable picture that people will enjoy and want to see and see again? So that is part of the reasons and part of the things that really inspire me whenever I write or I take part in screenplay. That's it.
No, and so you've not looked at writing a script about what is currently rocking in the nation, terrorism, the Chibok girls. Haven't you looked at such?
You know, see, Nigeria is an emerging country, and I have to be honest with us in that aspect as well. There are some certain stories that if you write them, before you could say Jack Robinson, the government will be after you and they will say, we're not going to censor it. You want to incite crime, you want to incite violence and stuff like that. Because we are not really, you know, I will say the kind of films we're shooting out now is still the level of our education. We, as filmmakers, we have a role to educate and see into the future for a country. But we need the people and the government to be able to understand that role. But people are not understanding it. People will want you to, okay, take for instance, they don't want to see blood. Census Board will tell you, if you see blood, they're gonna take your movie off. Why would I explain that? They want to tell you don't kiss in a movie. You don't do some certain things. The only thing they do is to rate this movie. Your husband can give you a car gift, a range spot, and you're in the bedroom and you're hugging your husband. Is it possible? But Nigerians will tell you, why are they shooting this kind of movie? It's too raw.
But we see a lot of that in the movies that we see these days.
People take time to do that. So some people will tell you, I don't want to do that because my audience are complaining.
Okay.
So the level of education needs, that's what I'm saying, the Nigerian Film Corporation needs a lot of work to do. And we need to also, as filmmakers, take up our responsibility, no matter whose us is God. We have the duty to tell this nation where we want it to be in the next 20, 30 years. And if we are not doing that, people will say, why don't do shoot silence for film? Don't do that. We have to tell a story. How it does happen. How the Nigerian police force were in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We're not going to say, let's project the image of Nigeria like this. Who will do that? It's normal, we have to do that. But when it comes to adaptation, where you're telling a story of the Agbekoyas, you're not going to twist the story to suit the image of Nigeria and kill history. That is what Nigerian government wants to do. Because they don't even give the power, they don't even understand the power of filmmakers. They think the government is the only architect of an economy. It is wrong. Look at Face Off was shot in 1996. And the first facial transplant was done in 2008. They told us that a facial transplant is possible. And look at how many years that emerged. That is the role of filmmakers.
Okay. Now, for budding entrepreneurs who also have flair for acting, how lucrative is the movie industry in Nigeria?
And the point is this. Every profession is lucrative.
Okay.
It depends on who is doing it and who actually comes into it. You have to first of all look at it. Do I have the natural ability to do this job? Movie making is passion driven. We need to be honest with ourselves. And secondly, it has to do with skills and talent. Fine, nobody is a born actor, but the fact remains that you have to follow the rudiment. Do you have an artistic body language to interpret whatever is given to you so that it will suit what the director wants quickly and as possible? So if you're not called in for that job, don't delve into it. So if you are called in for it, it's going to be lucrative because the Bible says, and the other holy book, the Quran says, your talent shall make way and make you feed. So there's no way you're not going to feed. Even if it's your talent and you have a real right stuff for it, go for it. It's going to be lucrative. Generally, it's lucrative, but we're having problem of piracy, so it has reduced how we live, our income. It is not commensurate. And to be honest with you, people, actors, entertainers, we are spending frugally, because at the end of the day, it is not. It's not what we expect.
Okay. So when you are not acting, when you are not producing, what do you do to relax?
To be honest with you, I stay in my house. I sleep. I lock my door because people know this is where you live, and if you live in I live in a very commercial area. I don't live in VGC like here. I live in where people are very densely populated area. So I am prone to, like, I want to see you, I have particular problems. So I don't just move around. I stay in a place or go to a particular place that I know I'm frequent. But I love to move around, but there's no opportunity for that. Okay,
now getting personal with you, you're married to a white lady.
Exactly.
So let's talk about that. How did it happen? What attracted you and all that?
My marriage to my white woman is a normal attraction to any other woman. And though, honestly, when I met her, I was down. I was emotionally down because a lot of people think we actors, we always have women at beck and calls.
That's usually the mentality.
It was a different ballgame then because I was alone.
Okay.
I was down emotionally. And I was in England. I went to premiere one of my movies. And after a while, the guy said, man, you're very reserved. Blah, 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 blah. I said, what's my own? Then I met this woman. And when I met her, she's a white woman. She's a working class, one of those middle class citizens in the UK, and I wouldn't have expected her to give me that kind of audience. She gave me, and she gave me rather. And then at the end of the day, we got so glued that she was so open. She told me about her life. She was sympathetic about my own story. She wants to be there. She wants to help. She wants you to be happy. And I'm not like, oh my God, I don't believe this. I love white people. I know they have good behavior. They have good things, but I never know they could be this down to earth. I'm feeling it one-on-one. And to be honest with you, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Whenever we go abroad,
yes,
they hardly talk to us. The Igbo.
Why?
All the artists, we don't get white friends. So when I was lucky to have one.
So you were special.
I'm not special, but I just feel like I feel elated. I feel, oh wow, she really wants me.
Yeah.
You know, and when people want you, even if they're my master, you be evil, you be devil. She won't listen. He won't listen.
Okay.
So this lady, she made up her mind, and she convinced me totally, and I was convinced as well. I said, okay, I need to move on.
Okay.
I think I was in a jeans. I couldn't get a stable relationship. Now I got one now. I think we will be better. I just let me give it a shot.
And so you didn't have any shouting down from people that what's the thing with the white lady?
No, obviously, you know, Nigerians, you know, we have this poverty mentality, with due respect to everybody. Immediately they saw the picture, or when I announced I was going to get married to her, they quickly went for her profile. They knew she's a working class, she's a master degree holder, she's a human resource consultant. Oh, they said, oh, I am going for British passport, I am going for money. And I look at it, I've seen a lot of British passport holder. I even help some. So British passport doesn't make you rich if you're not hardworking. And I have never lost the ambition. I have never lost the ambition for a day to leave the shores of Nigeria. So if I should, my career is just gathering shape. You're just getting to know me. People are just getting to know me. After all my over 13, 14 years of toiling and suffering in this industry, then the next thing is to go and live in England. When I know what obtains there. I've taken my PA there. I've taken my manager there. I've taken friends there on my own volition. So the next thing is for me to now, at this stage, but people will talk. And you have to allow them to talk.
Okay.
They don't, it's my prerogative. They don't choose my personal life for me.
That which is very interesting. Now, as a round-off now, I'd like you to do a bit of acting for me. Let's assume, you know, as the world celebrates the World International Girl Child Day.
Let me take my glasses off.
Okay. So if you were like an elder brother and you were going to advise me as a girl child on what to do, encourage me as a girl child, what would be your advice to me? So we're acting
What's
now.
your character name?
My character name is maybe let's do what character name should
What's
I
your name?
use? My name is Tayo.
Okay, I'll call you Tayo, don't worry.
Okay, call me Tayo.
I should advise you.
Okay.
I'll speak in Yoruba and English.
Okay.
Which one?
Speak in English.
Tayo. Tayo.
Yes.
Tayo.
Yes.
How many times did I call you?
3 times.
I am your elder brother.
Okay.
I want the best for you. You see that word, look up. See that word you see out there? There are so many deceits out there. The best you can have for yourself is your dignity. If you keep your virginity and don't listen to them out there, you don't get exposed to all the social media attractions. If you keep your virginity, you will not only preserve the respect for our father and mother, you would have earned yourself an enormous amount of respect before your husband. And the advantages are like this. If you, let's take for instance, you have a delay in having a child. Your husband who disvirgined you will not believe it was because you messed around. And even talking about other diseases, your husband will not think you contracted disease from elsewhere. And thirdly, you're going to be fresh in love with whoever you're married to. My dear sister, you will be able to tell your child, I controlled myself. I keep to myself. And that is why I have been able to hold to my virginity to get married to your father. You can control yourself under a roof so that you can be able to control yourself under your husband's roof. You can't lose it under your parents and want to regain it under your husband's roof. It's not going to be possible because it's already an habit. So my dear sister, I'm not preaching to you. I can't tell you around. But the best you can do for yourself is control it. Temptations will come. Don't encourage 100% privacy with a man you are emotionally attracted to. You'll lose it. If you lose it, if a man treats you anyhow, I will support you.
Okay.
I will know it is what you get, is what you want is what you get. Okay?
Thank you, Uncle.
I want to go to get some palm wine.
Oh God, that was quite interesting and it was quite touching.
Really?
I'm going to take to your advice, really. And I hope I tried as an actress.
Yeah,
Like,
the advice is not for you.
all right, thank you so very much.
Advice is a good guy. Look,
Thank
It's
you.
roll up like it.
Thank you, Yomi Fabiyi. It was really nice having you
Same
on
here,
the
yeah.
show. Yes. And we want to call it wrap on this segment of the show. It was really nice speaking with Yomi Fabiyi. Of course, we do hope that you will come next time when we invite you,
I
Yomi.
will. Hope my presentation is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did well. We would make a movie out of this, really. All right, so join us for the next segment as we look at entrepreneurship, learning more about business, like I just acted here. So Yomi Fabiyi could produce me as we make more movies together. All right, join us and we'll be right back.
All right.
This is what the people are saying.
You don't run a big economy with generator. They need to do more in terms of energy and power.
Many things to do for this Nigeria about lights, water, and new TT.
For Nigerians that are not gullible, we know that good laws have done nothing good for this country.
Buhari won the election convincingly.
Talk to our husband that you should keep promise about what you said, and because people are watching you, you know, another election is coming.
But some people will stand for Yoruba land, will be strong man. We don't die.
This nation is moving forward. The best is going to take place.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
You can now watch Core TV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to Core TV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click Core TV, leave a space, then News. Core TV News, a 24-hour news station.